I think it'd be in your best interest to stop what you're doing and listen to WEMF radio. It's like radio now.
Welcome back, everyone, to Citywide Blackout WEMF Radio. I'm your host, Max Bone. And now we are joined by the band No Hugs. They have been talking about this thing endlessly, which I love. They are the masters of promotion here, and we've got a lot to unpack today. But I'm now joined by Narcy and Kat. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us, Max.
Thanks for having us.
Of course. Now, you have been very busy as of late, of course. You have the new single, which is going to be released next weekend, I believe.
So we're actually having a digital release this Saturday.
Okay, my bad. All right.
That's all right. And what's happening next Friday is we're going to have the release show at Vans Warped Tour.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna be a blast.
Oh my god. How did you become like a part of that show?
Wanna go ahead?
Well, first of all, I've been to like 16 Warped Tours. It's always been like my thing. It's always been a dream of mine to play. As fun as it was to go as well. So we ended up getting a hold of Kevin Lyman's email back in March or so, and we just wrote up a, email.
We took a shot.
Yeah, we took a shot at it.
You took a shot and you made it work.
You know, it was like a very up and down year for us.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've noticed. I actually broke my leg this January.
Oh my
God.
God.
Doctor straight up told me I was never going to walk again.
Holy crap. But
Yeah.
you are here, obviously.
I'm here right now. I'm obviously walked in, right?
You showed them.
And going from that to, we were talking about what's going to happen with the band. How do you recover from that, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, Kat, you know what? I've been wanting to play Warped Tour since you took me there last year.
Yeah.
Let's email Kevin, show him our music, and if he likes it, we're going to get on. And little did you know, 15 minutes later, he gets back to us. He's like,
Whoa.
I'm putting you on the show.
Oh my God.
Super quick.
Oh my God. That's so awesome though. No haggling, no more back and forth, just boom. You email them, they say you're on.
Yeah.
Super easy.
It was just meant to happen, and it happened. I think that's what the best thing to say, right?
Yep.
Well, I mean, as cliche as it sounds, it really is the power of like positive thinking. You break your leg, doc says never can walk again. You say, I'll show you.
Yeah.
Here you are.
Yeah.
You say you want to play the Warped Tour. You message the guy, boom, you're there.
I literally, that's how it happened. As unbelievable as that phrase sounds, it's just how it happened. One thing to the other.
That's a big thing. So this is like the career highlight for you, I would say, right?
Yeah. So far. Yeah, so far.
Bigger things will come, though, right?
We hope so. We've been preparing for the Warped Tour show ever since we found out we're going to be on it.
Yeah.
I kind of share the same ideology as Bruno Mars. When he found out he's playing the halftime show, he spent 7 months rehearsing,
Oh, wow.
So I was like, let's get right on it. And we have a great lineup and a great set and a single being released at the last Warped Tour.
That's so cool.
We couldn't be happier.
All right.
I'm very blessed.
The single. Tell me about it.
All right.
Well, so the single.
I don't want to talk.
The handoff. I love that. That's so good.
Right?
You're like, all right, Kat, yours.
So the single is titled "Your Satisfaction Is Fake."
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, it's going to be released digitally on the 21st, on Saturday, and it's something that we're very proud of because it's like a sample of what's to come, and how we've changed as a band and how we've matured, and we're really excited to release it.
More than the music, though, I think we should talk about the message and the meaning behind the song.
Yes, please, definitely.
Yes.
Which is why we're so proud of this song. So the song stems from the idea that we live in a society that makes us wear masks. In order to be happy, we have to put on our happy face. Even though people are deteriorating on the inside, society tells you do A, B, C, D, X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
You're going to be happy. You want to make $1 million? Go on Facebook. You'll get 500 tips,
Oh, God.
And, taking that idea of the person that has to put on this surreal mask in order to pretend in front of 1,000 people that they're happy. And then at the end of the day, going home, staring at themselves and not even recognizing themselves is something that we wanted to portray both in the lyric content and in the video clip that's coming out this weekend. So we took that idea of the mask and our message. We wanted to start a conversation because the optimal outcome of what society does to you is you get to that low point where there's no more happiness, and then we see suicide. And we
Jeez.
wanted to start that conversation as a band that it's a real thing that happens everywhere around us. And instead of saying, oh, I could have never known, she seems so happy, you know?
Yeah,
We-
yeah. You always hear that whenever these things happen. It's like, wow, I had no idea. They're always smiling, always laughing. But
Right.
that's just like the mask, you know.
That is the mask. So our message as a band is actually very positive. Is unmask yourself, you know, deal with what's going on the inside,
Yes.
talk about it, have that conversation. And, you know, as a band, we've been getting a lot of teenagers now that are coming up to us, looking up to us, especially from the LGBTQIA community
Sure.
that has been greatly affected by this phenomenon, right? And we just want to show them that there are people who care, there are artists that care. We do want to talk about this through our music, but also through the video clip, and I can't wait to share it with everybody. I'm looking forward to sharing this song with everybody.
Definitely, yeah. And especially, you talk about the teenagers. Of course, these days, you know, kids are being bullied in whole new horrible ways. You know, it used to be if you had a bully, you avoid them in the hall, you're good to go. Now they're texting you, they're messaging on Facebook, Twitter, so forth. There was like no escape. So I think, especially for like teens these days, they're being abused in whole new awful ways. So and like depression's a big thing. We're always hearing about, you know, so and so kid killed himself, they hung themselves, they whatever. And it's heartbreaking because these are kids. They shouldn't be dealing with this crap, but it's still happening to them, and they don't talk about it.
I agree with you. I think it does stem from the fact that a lot of people that are a little bit older don't realize that society has changed. And
Yeah.
the bullying is not your football player pushing you up against the lockers anymore.
No, it's
It's hacking and, you know, like all these things that you said.
yeah, it's like, you know, people telling you, oh, kill yourself, or you're awful, you're ugly, no one's ever gonna like love you. It's and like the parents like, oh, just tough it out, just, you know, water off a duck's back. It's like, no, it's hard to do that though when they are constantly messaging you every single day. You know,
Yeah.
it's ugh.
It's nothing you can tough out. It's
No,
something that
it's
you
not.
can communicate, though.
Yes.
And that's why it's very important that it is communicated, and it's not just all happening within that computer and stays within that laptop where, you know, your classmates see it, but nobody else really does, you know?
Yeah, my God. You know, I'm just kind of curious. Talk about this. Is this something that the two of you have had to like work through, or know someone who like dealt with this kind of stuff?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's, the song is, I guess, it could be up for interpretation.
Yeah.
So it's just about being like at the end, and you just had it with life, and you are, you know, sick of pretending and using so much energy to, like, you know, fake a smile.
Mm-hmm.
So you're, you know, contemplating suicide at this point.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't. There's not necessarily a topic.
Sure.
We did choose to use specific topics in our music video.
Mm-hmm.
We chose to. Should we?
Yeah, absolutely. A little spoilers for
Exactly.
for the
Sure.
video.
Tell us
Why
all
not?
about it.
We're
Come
so
on.
close.
So, should I or let's have a dialogue about this.
Alrighty.
I feel like a community that's very underrepresented in terms of social issues is the trans community. So we wanted to show. It's not quite as graphic, but, you know, just the word itself, suicide, is graphic enough as it is, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Our video clip does deal with trans suicide. That's the opening line. However, like I said, we are starting a conversation with this song that applies to everyone. That's just one of the topics that we wanted to highlight because it's very important for the communities that are underrepresented or misrepresented, you know, for their truth for us to shine some light on their truth.
Mm-hmm.
And so we do have a lot of trans themes in our video clip.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we both felt that it was very important that we do so, both in the video clip and in the lyrical content of the song too.
Okay. All right, folks. Well, we are going to take a little break and actually play one of the songs from the band. This one is called "Alone,"
Oh, all right.
which I listened to earlier today as I was getting things prepped. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna cry. This thing is amazing.
Thank you very
So
much.
I'm gonna play it for you guys, and when we come back, we're gonna be talking more about music videos, new music, tours, because I know we have a number of. I think you've toured on a couple different occasions, and we love tour stories on this show.
Oh, wow. Oh, no.
You don't tell all of them, but maybe. But we'll talk in a little bit. So here we go. Citywide Blackout, WEMF Radio. Enjoy.
I hear the ticking of the clock. I'm lying here, the room's pitch dark. I wonder where you are tonight. No answer on the telephone. And the night goes by so very slow. I hope that it won't end though. Alone. Till now, I always go by on my own. I never really cared until I met you. And now it chills me to the bone. How do I get you alone? How do I get you alone? You don't know how long I have wanted to touch your lips and hold you tight. Oh, baby. You don't know how long I have waited, and I was gonna tell you tonight. But the secret is still my own, and my love for you is still unknown. Alone. Till now, I always got by on my own. I never really cared until I met you. And now it chills me to the bone. How do I get you alone? How do I get you alone?
All right, guys, that was No Hugs with Alone. Amazing song. I was like, okay, guys, keep it together, man. Just don't cry in front of your guests. It's not cool. So we were talking earlier. Actually, quick look at the live stream. My good buddy Kate Eppers, she believes she knows you two. She thinks that you did a show one time with your boyfriend's band, One Time Mountain in New Hampshire.
We've never played in New Hampshire.
Oh,
You know what?
sorry, Kate.
Yes, I know it. One Time Mountain is a friend of mine's band.
Oh, okay.
So when I was in a previous band, I played with them.
Oh, okay.
Not
maybe
no
he's-
hugs though.
All right. Okay. so there you go, Kate. Question answered.
But Kate, we would love to meet you.
Yes.
Yes.
Please, show yourself.
Come to a show.
Exactly. So Kate, go to the Warped Tour show.
Absolutely. Oh my
See
god.
No Hugs on stage.
It's the last Warped Tour, people.
Last
You need
chance.
to come out. Last chance.
Oh my God. All right. So we were talking earlier about touring, as the band has been on their fair share of tours. Mm-hmm. They've done, I believe, 3 so far.
This is our third
It's your
right
third
now,
tour.
coming summer and fall. Yes.
Oh my God. So we wanted to. I want to hear some stories. What has been the, What has been the the weirdest show you've done? The one that kind of stuck in your mind is like, wow, what the hell happened there?
You better answer that.
Memphis. Memphis.
Oh,
What happened in Memphis?
What happens in Memphis will not stay in Memphis because I'm about to share that. All right, you need to understand that
Okay.
it was our first experience with Memphis, and
Okay.
I wanted to go there just to go to Graceland.
Sure, yeah.
So I was like, might as well get a show. It was kind of like off the tour,
There you go.
know. I'm on the phone with this guy from the South. He's from the South. I did not understand a word of what he was telling me, but he says, I have a venue and I want you guys to come. I'm like, okay, when somebody tells me I have a venue, I assume one thing. There's a stage, there's a PA, people go there, and like I said, we were already on tour booking the show. So I'm like, you know what? We're going to Memphis anyway, might as well stop. And we enter this God-forsaken, not even it was not a venue, okay? It was as big as your studio
Oh my God.
with a bar
And
Wow.
a pool table.
and a pool table
which we had to move
to set
to
up.
set up
Wow.
for the band.
And there were 3 drunk people there. And we were all just staring at each other, going, where are we? Everybody was staring at me because I booked the show. I was like, oh my God, like never again kind of thing.
Yeah, really.
And I tell.
Don't talk about it,
Yes,
right?
and I tell everyone, you know what? Let's just play
I
us.
have to crash the studio right now because no hugs in the house.
Oh my
Jeff
God.
was and I didn't know about
Oh my God, Jeff is here.
Sorry.
I thought I changed the locks.
Holy crap, I love you.
Oh my God, how are you, Jack?
Good, how are you?
It's like Jimmy Kimmel walked in.
It is. Oh my God, it really is.
And we have the same phone case.
There you go.
Wow.
All right, as you were.
Jeff
was
Royd's
awesome.
taking over the show.
That was
Oh
awesome.
my God, it's running. It's running. I love it. I
That
love
was
it.
awesome, actually. Yeah, so, Memphis, and I just tell everyone, let's play and pretend like this is Lollapalooza.
There you
so
go.
we turn up.
Yeah.
We on their, really bad quality speakers. And we blast everyone out of the venue. And I had no space to move, and I move a lot when I perform. I got up on the pool table. And that's it. We played 3 songs and we were out of there.
Yeah.
But we did it. And I was like, never again.
Exactly.
Never
And
again.
then we had some guy that followed us to the van, and he was on some sort of drugs.
Oh boy.
Nice guy, but very flip-floppy, and we didn't know what to
Okay.
do with him. So and he kept kind of just blocking our way into the van because he was just
Talking to
talking.
us.
Yeah,
my God.
It was interesting. It was very late. We were exhausted.
Yeah.
I was like, thank God Memphis has Graceland because
Yeah. Otherwise, nope.
our chances of going back are very slim right now.
All right, Memphis, you dodged a bullet, guys. Know this. All right.
Yes.
Okay. All right, Kat, your turn.
Like show.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
experience.
Experience, actually, experience. I
Oh,
want to hear.
God. Can I hide under the table?
Yeah.
Went out it was the same tour as the Memphis date.
Okay.
Just kind of down the East Coast and a little bit of the South. We rented a 12 or 15 passenger van, and people would be driving and everyone else would kind of be sleeping at night. So she just thought it was hilarious to hold her phone up to her mouth and record a message. And then she hooked it up to the aux cable.
It's like hello, this is your captain speaking. Please put on your seatbelt, or else I might like kill the brakes, like stuff like that. But I recorded it very quietly.
Okay.
And then
All the way up.
Oh my God.
and
then
people were
everybody was sleeping.
and they wake up to my voice going, "Good morning, everyone. This is your captain speaking."
That's a hell of a wake-up call.
Yeah, I was. Oh my God, it was amazing for me.
Oh,
And people were not amused. It was the one in
I
the
can
morning.
only imagine. I can only imagine.
It was hilarious. I thought it was
That's
the
awesome.
best thing in the world.
Now you got to do that every tour.
Every tour?
Every tour.
I plan on it.
All
I
right.
plan on it. I plan on
Said
it.
something about like the safety devices that come from the ceiling. She like incorporated into like
my
the
God.
situation. It was great.
I'm sure everyone's like freaking out. Like, what? What's going on? What are we doing? Are we crashing? Oh my God.
Yes, everybody was like in dismay. And the second night, as if they didn't have enough,
Right.
I went on YouTube and I found the SpongeBob SquarePants theme song in every single language recorded.
Oh my God. Yes.
And it's like a 45-minute track that I blasted at 3 in the morning. And like, I had people waking up swearing, but like
Of
expressive
course.
themselves, very ill. And my bassist was tearing up because there was, I think the Slavic version of the song was SpongeBob a beer can, SpongeBob a beer can.
That's what it sounds like
Oh
illegally.
my God, it was the best thing. I was like, and then I didn't drive after that for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
So,
Oh my God. You do the best wake-up calls.
yes, I do.
This is awesome.
And it's only gonna get better. Right, that's a that's a
we,
promise.
We must have videos of this when it happens. We must have videos. Oh my God, there's so many ideas that like, I can think of or things you can do, but I don't want to like give it away. No,
Okay.
I don't want
We'll
the other.
talk after the show.
We will do that.
There you go.
We'll make some plans. All right. When it comes to booking the show, booking the tours.
Yes.
Do you do all this yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
A lot of emails.
A lot
I'll
of
bet.
emails.
A lot of
A
emails.
lot of following up. A lot of just like reaching out to people.
Yeah.
Like
Making
trying to put bills
connections.
together basically, and like
I think in this country, and the reason that I'm here too, your music does take you a long way.
Yes, definitely.
If the music is good, and it often goes by unnoticed. If the music is good, you will meet a lot of people. Just like, with Kevin Lyman and Warped Tour,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, you
all
never-
he heard was our music. We didn't know him. We didn't know his sister or his brother. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He wasn't a direct contact or indirect in any way. And so we sit down, we plan where we want to go, and we make it happen.
Nice.
And we do it together as a team, and I think it's a good bonding experience too.
Oh yeah, touring is the ultimate band experience because you either come through it closer than ever or knives are drawn.
Yes,
There's no middle ground.
yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
and it shows you a lot about yourself and
Yeah.
a lot about the relationships you have with other people.
Definitely.
I think that's what we came, because of our last tour, the entire lineup of the band changed.
Oh really?
There were a lot of realizations, and it's different being in a band when you're 19 and when you're 23.
Oh yeah.
Especially the same people grow up in different directions.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
there was a lot of maturing during our last tour, and I think the band changed for the better.
Nice.
Like
Nice.
Kat joined it for once.
Yay!
Yeah.
The big question is though, when you're on tour, what do you do for food? Are you like the 7-Eleven crowd? Do you look for like the better options?
Unfortunately, I don't have that luxury. I am gluten and dairy free.
Oh, well, you know what though?
No taquitos for me.
That's really for the best. I mean, like 7-Eleven, we love you guys, but your hot dogs are poison. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's like hit or miss, I guess. Like you could die, you could not.
it's a tour game. Will we all get home alive?
Yes. I work for Hilton, so we end up staying in like Hilton Garden Inns, Hampton Inns.
Nice.
So they give like free breakfast, so at least we can get some nice fruit or
Yeah,
whatever.
definitely.
But otherwise, Denny's works really well because it's always open and they always have gluten-free options.
There you go.
And we brought a lot of our own food. We did a lot of
Yeah.
grocery and
Yeah.
grilling.
That's the big thing.
People
grills
need
are great.
people need to understand that if you want to last touring on your own, you need to be hydrated and healthy.
Yes.
It's no joke to be on the road for 3 weeks eating hot dogs. You know, someone will get sick.
Oh, yeah.
And you're going to have to miss a show or underperform, and it's just not worth it.
No.
So put yourself in smart situations when you're touring so that you can be as healthy as you can, as hydrated as you can, because at the end of the day, it's your body performing.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. All right, folks. Well, if you're hearing that music, it means we are bringing this thing to a close, unfortunately. I don't want to, but Jeff's back there. He's going to want to come on. And
He's just going to barge in again.
he'll
I
just
don't
cry.
think it's an issue,
You know
right?
what? If we don't let him in, he'll cry, and that's just embarrassing to see. No one wants to see that. But thank you so much for being here.
Thank
this
you.
is so awesome. And, of course, this weekend is the debut of the brand new song.
Your satisfaction is fake. Yes.
That's right.
That's what it's called.
Music video to come.
Music video, digital release. Next week, we'll see everyone at Warped Tour.
Yes.
And then after that, Rockwood Music Hall in New York, Audioteca Festival in D.C. And if you want to find out more, follow us on Bands in Town or go on our social media. No Hugs Band.
Yep.
There you go. All right, folks. We have got one more song for you, and then when we come back, we're gonna have the band. We are Bullet Headed here. It's their last show for real this time. This song is. We've had
I'm
them on
sorry.
before. No,
You're right,
this is
you're
not the
right,
first time
yeah.
that they've actually done this, but it's for reals this time, guys. Okay, for reals. The song is called "Let Me Be." Citywide Blackout, WEMF Radio. Go nowhere. We shall be right back.